start going 20, you gotta start leaning. And talking about, let's do it. I'm in neutral. I just put the bike in first gear. I'm gonna let the bike roll a little bit. I don't have my hand on the brake, my foot on the brake. My feet are up on the pegs. I release the clutch and I'm rolling. I just cut on my left blinker. I went to the left. When I go to the right, I'm gonna press down on the right side of the handlebar. Now we're approaching the street. All right, I'm gonna go to the right, press down on the right handlebar, release that clutch. Now it's time to go to second gear. As you can hear the engine getting louder. Now we're about to hold in the clutch and kick up the shifter to second gear. And then your bike will quiet down. So your bike will tell you when it's time to shift. The motor will get so loud and you will only be able to go so fast. That's your indication that you need to shift. All right, I have a bus up ahead. I need to get over. Look, cut on my blinker, and I just press down on the left, and I moved over to the left to the center lane. And I'm holding on to the throttle. I'm at 42 miles an hour. We should have a curve coming up here. So what I do on curves, I try to make sure I'm centered in the center. And whichever way the curve is, if this is a left curve, I tend to look up, but I also look over to the left, because that's where I want to go. If that makes any sense. Okay, this is the right curve. I'm in the center. I'm looking up, looking over to the right. And this will keep my bike upright, and it helps me maintain that curve. Okay, I'm approaching a bus or any vehicle. The light is red. Downshifting, holding your clutch, shift down, release it. I'm in first gear. Pressing my front brake and my clutch, press down on my rear brake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The bike would have stopped, but the light turned green. Gave it a little throttle, put my feet up off the ground, releasing the clutch, and I'm moving. The bike is getting loud. 20 miles an hour, holding that clutch, kick up, second gear. Now I'm in second. And you just want to keep a visual of everything around you. Even though I'm talking, I know it's a bus, it's a truck, and it's something over here in my blind spot. It's another truck. I have another truck over here. On a bike, you have to drive offensively and defensively. You should always know an escape route and what's all around you. Again, a bus in front of me, a white truck, there's a black truck or SUV right beside me, and a big Mac 10 truck on the left, and you will see in my camera. Okay, there goes that truck, and there goes this truck. You always need to know what's around you at all times, even if you're talking like I am. That's going to save your life. Always know what's around you. I had a bus, I had a vehicle over to the right, I had a vehicle in both blind spots, this truck and that truck. So with more time and practice, you too will develop that skill of using your peripheral and just being observant. I have another truck coming up on the left of me, so it should be a white car. Yeah, white car on the right side of me. So I'm using my peripheral, even though I'm looking forward. Even though the camera is looking forward, with my eyes and my mirrors, I'm looking around me. All right, I'm still in first gear. Let the bike roll forward. Feet are up off the ground. Releasing that clutch, giving it some gas, and I'm gone. Lights green. I should be about 20 or 30. Holding the clutch with your left leg, kick up, second gear. So with your muscle memory, all this stuff, it's going to be nervous and weird at first. But as, like I said, I'm almost 2.5, I'm going on 3 years into this. So each day you're going to get better. Each day you ride, you'll learn something more about yourself and your bike, and you're going to become a better motorcycle rider, whether it's on a cruiser or a sports bike like I'm on. And again, look around you. You have to look for the other person because they don't see you. I just assume nobody sees him, especially this bus. He doesn't even have a rear mirror or window. He definitely doesn't see me. So I know I got the bus in front of me. I got that vehicle on the right side of the bus, and I don't have anything on the sides right now. So you always want to know that. You always have to know what's around you and try to anticipate what they're going to do to the best you can to avoid them hitting you. Alright, we're in second gear. I really could go up to third, but I usually stay between no more than fourth gear on the roads because you're in traffic and the lights are changing like this one. Okay, this is something that you can, but you don't want to get in the habit of doing. What I did, I saw the bus go on its brakes, I saw the light go red, I brought the bike to a stop. I'm still in second gear, so now I'm going to shift down to first. Now if you want to take your hands off of the clutch to prevent the bike from stalling and shutting down, you want to be in neutral, because if you don't, this is what happens. It's going to throw your ass forward like it just did because you're in gear. Now you got to hold in that clutch, press your starter, and now you're back up and running. So if you don't want to get thrown forward, I suggest when you come to a stop at a street light, put your bike in neutral. Because if you forget that you're in gear, whether it's, and I was in first gear, and you saw how the bike threw me. Imagine being in second or third. The bike is going to launch off on you. Because releasing the clutch like that is like, that's how you pop a wheelie. So your bike is thinking, okay, you want to go up in the air. It's time for me to shift gears. My bike sounds like it's about to explode, so hold in the clutch, shift the gear, kicking up, and release the clutch. Now I'm in second. It's time to go in third. Squeeze in the clutch again, shift up, release it. Now I'm in third. And I'm still giving it throttle. Not a whole lot of throttle, just a light twist of the throttle. Very light twist. When you're on the road, you shouldn't be racing, so you don't have to turn the throttle all the way to the back towards you. Just give it a light little twist of your wrist, and that's it. Alright, got a vet right here. I'm not sure what he wants to do. Okay, cool. I didn't know if he's about to jump in front of me, try to pull up and try to race me, or what he's about to do. But yeah, I'm constantly looking. I have nothing to the left of me, behind me. I have nothing to the right of me. This guy cut on his blinker. I assume one of these guys is about to turn out, so I speed up. I'm only in third gear. Light throttle. Speed limit is 40, so if I wanted to, I could go up to fourth gear. Fourth gear is safe for 40 miles an hour, and that should get me through this light. But that's just my personal preference. I don't like to go beyond fourth gear. Most roads you can't anyway. You shouldn't. You're just wasting a bunch of, you're just shifting for no reason. To go all the way up to sixth gear on the street, that's kind of unnecessary. At least to me. That's just my opinion. Some streets and cities may be faster. I'm in Dallas. I think the fastest you're going to go on a Dallas street is 45. But for the most part, you're going to be at 30, 25, and 40. Now, when I get back towards my house, the speed limit is 55, 60. So then, yeah, I will go up to fifth, sixth gear out by my house. But over here in the city, I just don't see the point of just doing all that shifting for no reason. Just to be like, oh, yeah, I can shift. Lights red. I'm going to show you the proper way to do this. I'm about to get over, push down to the right. Now I'm going to hold in the clutch, release it, Hold the clutch, shift down, release it. Try my brakes for front and rear. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1005. Bike's at a stop. I'm still in gear. I always look down. Now I'm in first gear. This time I'm going to go ahead and hold the clutch in. But if I want to go to neutral, so the bike won't throw me forward and won't cut off, click up to neutral, take your hands off the bike and rest, stretch. You only can do this in neutral. As you saw earlier, when I was in first gear, as soon as I released that clutch, the bike jumped forward and threw me forward. Like I said, if I was in second, third, or fourth, the bike would have jumped forward and threw my ass off. So make sure, okay, the light just turned green, holding the clutch, kick down, first gear, let the bike roll, give it a little throttle, foot off the pegs, release the clutch. Now you're rolling. Come out of first, go to second. So what I did in this, like I said, this was, I wasn't like this when I first got this bike. I was nervous, hesitant. Definitely wasn't to the point where I was comfortable talking and doing the shit, but my confidence is built. And again, it happens so naturally now, and it's what they call muscle memory. So I can talk and do most of this stuff and still pay attention to what's going on. My blinkers on, I'm about to get on the freeway. I'm going to show you how to get on the freeway. It's similar to a car, with the exception you're on a bike. So your acceleration is a lot quicker, as you're about to see. I want to go to the right, push down on the right, look to the right, cut my blinker on. I'm in second gear. So I'm looking at the car ahead of me. I'm looking at the traffic. I'm looking to see I'm trying to judge which vehicle am I going to jump in front of, or who's going to let me get over. Right now I don't have to do any. Somebody letting me get on, so I get on. I'm about to get over. You hear my motor? It's starting to shift gears. Holding that clutch, kick up to third. I'm in third. Alright. I'm going about 80 miles an hour in third gear. I'm going to kick up to fourth gear. Holding the clutch, kick up, fourth gear. I want to go up one more. Holding the clutch, kick up fifth gear. Alright. Now I could go up to sixth, but I'm going to stay in fifth for right now. I'm going to stay in fifth. Sixth gear is for the highway. I've already explained on other vehicles why I don't go up to 6, so I'm not going to get into that. But if I did go up to 6th gear, that does help me with my fuel. I'm going to burn through a lot more fuel in 5th gear on the highway versus 6. But now you're basically, it's like you're in a car, but you're not. You're just gauging traffic. You're still looking behind you, in front of you, and on the sides. You're looking for any debris in the road. You're looking for potholes. In your mind, you should know your destination. Honestly, today, I normally wouldn't ride like this. I don't have one. I'm just out shooting this video. So with that being said, I'm just going to make sure I'm looking around me, looking ahead of me, and I'm looking for any type of potholes or debris. And I'm trying my best not to speed. It's so easy to speed on a bike. It's ridiculous because your main focus, your main thought, like any and everybody is, I need to look up to make sure I don't run into somebody or nobody runs into me. So the last thing you're doing is looking down to see how fast you're going. You can pretty much feel how fast. Like honestly, right now, I thought I was going 70. I look down, I'm doing 85, and I'm cruising. So That's why it's a lot of times people think, oh, you're gonna get a motorcycle just to speed. I'm not. You're not getting it just to speed. You're getting it because you wanna feel that adrenaline rush, or you do want to save on gas because bikes are good for gas. They save on gas. But you're not. Well, then I won't say that. Some people are doing it to speed. But for the most part, the average person, you don't know you're speeding. You're just trying to make sure that you're looking ahead so you won't hit nothing and nothing hits you. And every now and then you look down and you can adjust. See, now I look down, I'm like at 79. And we're rolling, we're on the highway. So I just walk you to how to just the basics of starting up the bike and rolling to now you're on the highway. You're on the highway with me. Everything I showed you in that parking lot is what I did to get on the freeway. What I would suggest, I won't lie. I was about to lie, but I won't lie to you. The first day I bought this bike, I've never rode a bike on the highway before. And I don't have any type of death wish or nothing like that. And my wife even asked me, "Oh, are you going to rent a U-Haul truck to bring the bike home?" That thought never even crossed my mind. My whole goal was eventually I got to learn. So I bought my bike with no highway riding on a bike experience. And I rode my bike, if you're from Texas, you'll know the distance. From Louisville all the way to Forney. And I did it all freeway, and I did the toll bridge. But my wife was behind me the whole time. Yes, I was nervous, but I got over that fear. And after I did that, I didn't get on the highway for a minute. I was practicing around my neighborhood just to get the basics down of what I just showed you guys in that parking lot. Just how to keep my bike from cutting off and how do I keep from falling off of the bike. So I say that just to, everybody wants to tell you, oh, get this bike, get that bike. Don't start on this bike. Whatever you want and you're comfortable, you think you're going to be comfortable with, get it and you can afford it. Get that bike. You don't want to have no regrets. You don't want to have buyer's remorse. I honestly would say start small. That way you can have something to look forward to. If you jump straight out the gate with a leader bike, there's nothing else to look forward to. You got a fast bike, and all the thing you can do now is get something faster, and that's it. You can go to a track. If you start with a 600 bike or a 300 bike, now you got something to practice with. You got something to have memories with and work your way up. I started on a 750. This bike is a 750. I love this bike. I'm going to keep this bike. But I do want to get a leader bike now. So like I said, it's totally up to you. Whatever you want and you can afford, get it. That's just my personal opinion. I would start small, work my way up. So you can have something to work your way up to. When you go to school, you don't start school as a senior in high school in 12th grade. You start kindergarten, pre-K, and you work your way up. You learn as you go. So that's just my opinion on it. Don't be mad at me. I'm not saying you can't start on a leader bike. I know a couple guys that started on a leader bike. When I say leader, I mean a bike of 900 cc's or more. That's a leader bike. That's the bike that's going to lead the pack. A bike like mine and slower, depending on who's operating, is not going to lead the pack. You're going to be close, but you're not going to be in the lead. So that's my 2 cents. Take it as you want. Even though I'm talking again, I'm paying attention. I saw that other guy on the motorcycle with his loved one, whether that's his wife, daughter, whoever. I see a car ahead of me. I see this bottle. There's nothing behind me right now, and I don't really like being behind trucks with rocks. I had a bad experience. I had one I always wear my helmet, but I had one hit me in the helmet so hard it broke my helmet. So I try to get away from trucks that haul rocks. So it's gonna always come a time where somebody's gonna jump in front of you. Like I said with the lady at the post office, don't panic. Like this guy got on his blinker. I slowed down because I didn't know what he was about to do. I didn't know if he was gonna get over or not. So I judged, I waited. I didn't see him move, so I sped up. I gave myself more throttle, and I moved over to the left. You probably didn't see that on the camera. All right, so I'm about to head over to the right towards Shreveport. Blinkers on. Oh, this is good. There's a curve coming up. I'm supposed to take it at 30. I'm in 5th gear, so I'm gonna go ahead and downshift. Some people maintain their speed. I like to downshift. So now I'm in 4th, and you see that curve? It says 30. Now I'm in 3rd gear. This is the lowest I'm gonna go on this curve. My bike is in the center. This curve is to the left. So I'm gonna press down on the handlebar. I'm gonna look to the left, and I'm slightly pressing up on the right of the handlebar, but I'm still pressing down. Look at that hand. I'm pressing down. I'm taking this curve. Don't judge me. I am taking it a little bit fast. I'm taking it like at 43. I should be down at 30. Don't judge the teacher. Be better than the teacher. All right. Now I'm out of that curve. I'm raising myself up, raising my bike back up. Now I'm up. Now I'm going to go back up in gears, 4th gear. Squeeze the clutch in. Use your left leg and click the shifter up. Now I'm in 4th gear. Once you get the hang of the basics, highway driving is easy.